2B Translation Channel. Chapter 282, Procurement. Although thefts and occasional robberies happen in Hunyuan City, it remains generally stable and safe. Let's sell the low-level Hunyuan life form corpses first. Emperor Qing, experienced as he was, piloted the black flying boat towards the inner city. Large-scale trading of low-level Hunyuan life form corpses mostly happens at the Hunyuan Hall. The first floor of Hunyuan Hall is for trading low-level Hunyuan life form corpses. On the second floor, you can exchange battle merits, Emperor Qing explained. Battle merits. Luofeng looked at Emperor Qing. Killing low-level Hunyuan life forms grants battle merits, Emperor Qing smiled. Accumulate enough battle merits, and you can exchange them for unimaginable treasures, like some from the infinite space treasure vault. Luofeng understood and asked, how many battle merits will our spoils earn this time? Early stage God Emperor level low-level Hunyuan life forms are the weakest. 6 corpses equal 6 battle merits, Emperor Qing shook his head. We accumulate battle merits too slowly, so we usually sell the corpses and the battle merits together. Since the corpses alone can't prove who killed them, bringing a new corpse to the second floor for verification locks the battle merits to your name, Emperor Qing smiled. Generally, hall masters and elders prefer to collect battle merits on a large scale. Luofeng nodded. As they conversed, a grand, towering palace appeared ahead. The palace was deep blue, with a dark, ominous aura. Over countless ages, this palace had collected numerous low-level Hunyuan life form corpses. Of course, many cultivators had perished during hunts. Hunting inherently carries risks and rewards. Success brings great profits, but failure can mean death. Hunyuan Hall, Emperor Qing said, looking at the palace ahead. Quickly storing the black flying boat, Emperor Qing led Luofeng to the main entrance of the first floor. The first floor was spacious, divided into 13 independent areas where low-level Hunyuan life form corpses could be traded. These 13 buyers offer different prices, Emperor Qing smiled. Visit several to compare prices, and sell to the highest bidder. Brother Emperor Qing, a chubby elder greeted warmly. Back from hunting, I see. You must have quite a haul. Just risking my life, Emperor Qing smiled as he approached. You from the source world have avatars, you're much better off than us. The chubby elder laughed. Though more powerful and capable of acquiring life-saving items, he rarely went hunting now. Strong beings from the myriad worlds hunted far less frequently than those from the source world. This time we killed 6 low-level Hunyuan life forms. What prices can you offer? Emperor Qing sat down with Luofeng, and attendants quickly prepared food and drink. Who is this? The chubby elder looked at Luofeng. This is my brother, Luofeng, Emperor Qing said. I manage the third shop on the first floor of Baiyu Hunyuan store, the chubby elder said warmly. Please do business with us in the future, brother Luofeng. Though he managed the shop, he wasn't the owner. Only a few elders had the qualifications to intervene in the 13 shops on the first floor. Luofeng nodded. Sure. After some negotiation, Emperor Qing stood up. I'll check with a few others. After inquiring at the 3 most familiar shops, Emperor Qing sold the low-level Hunyuan life form corpses to them. The corpses fetched 6.08 million Hunyuan crystals, and the 6 battle merits sold for 600,000 Hunyuan crystals, totaling 6.68 million Hunyuan crystals. Not many come to sell low-level Hunyuan life form corpses, Luofeng observed, noting no other cultivators had come to sell during their visit. Hunyuan City has, at most, tens of thousands of hunting teams. They typically hunt once every few hundred epochs or longer. How much trade can the Hunyuan store have in a season? Emperor Qing smiled. Luofeng calculated and nodded slightly. Let's share the spoils. You contributed significantly as the rear guard. Take 500,000 Hunyuan crystals from the total first, and we'll split the rest evenly, Emperor Qing said in Hunyuan Hall. You get 3.59 million Hunyuan crystals, and I get 3.09 million Hunyuan crystals. I owe you 100,000 Hunyuan crystals. I can repay it today, Luofeng said. Emperor Qing nodded and retrieved an item, a dazzling polyhedron with many strange colors. Brother Luofeng, How about I sell you this treasure for 90,000 Hunyuan crystals? The illusionary maze. Luo Feng recognized it immediately. It was a storage treasure with a standard price of 100,000 Hunyuan crystals in Yulan City. Carried for storing treasures, only a few could steal it in the Nine Rivers Holy Realm. Almost all God Emperors had one. Previously, Luo Feng was too poor to buy it, but after their first hunt, he now had over 3 million Hunyuan crystals. If it got stolen, it would be disastrous. Buy. I definitely want it, Luo Feng smiled. Brother Emperor Qing, how did you get extra treasures? The illusionary maze can be looted in the wild, leading to counter-looting and obtaining a few. Emperor Qing smiled. Those shops offer a standard price of 100,000 Hunyuan crystals, but they'll only pay me 80,000 if I sell it to them. Luo Feng understood. After this hunt, I knew you'd definitely want to buy it, so I prepared it for you in advance, Emperor Qing said. Alright, let's part ways here. I'm also preparing to go out and make some purchases. Alright. Luo Feng easily refined the illusionary maze. This was a high-level spatial treasure, probably at the half-step Hunyuan level in terms of craftsmanship. Its price was lowered due to its single function and simple materials. After buying the illusionary maze, I still have 3.4 million Hunyuan crystals. Luo Feng felt quite wealthy. This time, I'll go on a major shopping spree. Last time, he bought the cheapest materials in Yulan City, avoiding many tempting items. Information on all God Emperors in Yulan City for 10,000 Hunyuan crystals? I'll take one. Luo Feng didn't hesitate this time and casually bought the information. It was stored in black jade, with a hidden new curse method. To read the information, you must first use this new curse method, applying it to yourself with your mental power. Luo Feng quickly understood and used the black jade to cast the curse. Once the curse was completed, the black jade dissolved, and the information flowed into Luo Feng's mind, detailing numerous God Emperors in Yulan City. Yulan City's 10,377th God Emperor Intelligence Report. Currently, there are approximately 3.47 million God Emperors in Yulan City. We have collected information on 3,397,320 of them. Yulan City's number 1 God Emperor, Hall Master Vying. A half-step Hunyuan level pathfinder and a powerful being from the source world, suspected to be the strongest in Yulan City. He has demonstrated a powerful physical body, having killed a perfect level God Emperor low-level Hunyuan life form in a one-on-one battle. He has also shown terrifying formation skills, using formations to annihilate entire groups of low-level Hunyuan life forms, with only a few escaping. The report also includes details on forces under Vyang Hall Master's command and some battle scene speculations. In Yulan City, nearly 100 elders are fully aligned with Hall Master Vyang, forming the largest faction in the city, controlling half of the trade shares. Long-term theft and robbery gangs like the Insect Nest, Wanying, Xiaolo, and Gefeng have all pledged allegiance to Hall Master Vyang. Luo Feng carefully reviewed the information. 3 gangs daring to steal and rob in the city were actually backed by Hall Master Vyang and nearly 100 elders. They also controlled half of the city's trade shares, truly terrifying. Yulan City's number 2 God Emperor, Hall Master Yuan Xiang. A half-step Hunyuan level pathfinder and a powerful being from the source world. He contributed significantly to the construction of Yulan City, leading many elders in numerous battles against groups of low-level Hunyuan life forms, with strength surpassing Hall Master Vyang. However, his physical body is relatively ordinary, and he has been injured for a long time. As a being from the source world, he has multiple avatars, but each is injured, suspected of being polluted by high-level Hunyuan life forms. The report details multiple instances of Hall Master Yuan Xiang's actions. His weak physical body necessitates long-range attacks, seemingly capable of destroying the heavens. Merely seeing him gives a sense of his frailty, and his life force seems to be struggling. He's the city builder. Luo Feng felt some respect for Hall Master Yuan Xiang. In the arduous construction of the Nine Rivers Holy Realm, his contributions were immense. Nearly 100 elders stood by him, but due to his weakness and infrequent actions, his faction seemed slightly inferior. Yulan City's number 3 God Emperor Guy. God Emperor Guy, a half-step Hunyuan level pathfinder and a powerful being from the source world. Throughout the Nine Rivers Holy Realm, his skills in crafting weapons are among the top 3. He disdains conflict, leading over 30 elders interested in crafting to focus solely on it. The weapons and treasures he crafts are sold in many cities within the Nine Rivers Holy Realm. His strength, bolstered by these weapons, is unfathomable, possibly rivaling Hall Master Vying. However, due to his rare interventions, his exact strength is difficult to gauge. The report includes 3 battle scenes where God Emperor Guy casually intervened. In one, he released a massive spherical abyss, swallowing a perfect level God Emperor Hunyuan life form. In another, he extended a huge hand, crushing an elder who dared to offend him. The remaining 2 shopkeepers said nothing, and the elder, despite having avatars, never returned to Yulan City. In another instance, he killed a disciple who had betrayed him in a fit of rage, devouring him in one bite. The disciple's body seemed like a treasure. Of the 3,397,320 God Emperors in the report, 3 are half-step Hunyuan level pathfinders. There are 723 late-stage God Emperors in equivalent strength levels. There are 52,092 mid-stage God Emperors in equivalent strength levels. The remaining entries are early-stage God Emperors. Beings like Dimeng, who barely reached the God Emperor level through bloodline power, are not recognized by Yulan City. Early-stage God Emperor Pathfinder strength is the recognized minimum God Emperor level. We have identified 53,321 suspected early-stage God Emperor Pathfinders. The report on suspected early-stage God Emperors is much more concise. Entry 51,029, Luo Feng, recently arrived in Yulan City, resides in the same cave dwelling as Emperor Qing. Suspected early-stage God Emperor Pathfinder, suspected source world being. This is all the information on Luo Feng. I'm included in the report, even though it's at the very end, Luo Feng chuckled.